Ta-da!
Oh, it's magic. Come here. Oh, you are a crazy coot. We did have some good times, didn't we, as a family?
Well, when was that then, Mum?
Hey, they'll come again. We'll make them come again.
Yeah. I saw Eileen today.
Oh, yeah? Still with that black fella?
Yeah. Well, he seems all right.
Does he? Well, she's made her bed.
What's with all the lights? Huh? Are we paying up electricity? Harry, upstairs, switch them off. And put a coat on if you're cold. Derek, upstairs.
Wait. What about the job?
What job?
You didn't get it?
In one.
But they wrote you the letter. They asked you to...
Yeah, along with 20 others. If the phone hadn't been cut off because I couldn't pay the bill, they'll have telephoned me to tell me they were interviewing a day early, like yesterday.
The situation was difficult enough.
You're going to eat your tea? Are you going to eat your tea? It's on the table. Are you going to eat?
No, I'm not hungry.
Why? Because you've been in the pub all afternoon soaking up the booze?
I had a few drinks, yeah.
I bet you did. We can't afford to eat. We can't afford to keep warm, but you can afford to drink.
Just don't start you.
Start what? The truth. We can't afford anything, can we? We can't afford to live like decent human beings, so why don't we all go and put our heads in the bloody oven?
Shut up and get off my back. You stupid, crazy woman! What you done?
I don't care. I've had enough. I've had enough. Oh, yeah, go on. No! Crazy up kids and women.
You're driving me mental. You're trying to...
You are an animal. You're worse. You're useless.
You, eh? Not me! No, you came crawling, didn't you, eh? Because you were pregnant! You were scared, weren't you?
It's all right, Johnny.
Me?
They're just playing. Just a game.
That's what you got!
Shh, go to
What
sleep.
is it?
It's Father Christmas. You go away if you wake up.
Come on, kid, come on. It's not that I don't love you. I mean, how could I love you?
But you want to leave me for her. Why didn't you tell me there was someone else?
It's not that. Us.
You're going for me.
Out of the house.
No,
I can't wait to go. You know, it drives me mental being cooped up here with you and the kids. We're like rats in a trap at each other's throats. I could have killed somebody tonight. You know? Something just snapped in my brain. Derek, you, Jamie. Do you not understand? I don't want you and the kids to end up hating me. That's the way it's going.
Don't leave us.
Oh, come on.
Please.
Bill.
Please. I need you.
Bill.
Please.
Come on.
I can't live without you. I love you.
No.
Please.
Jamie, you've done it again.
Oh, my God. I told you not to let him in your bed again. Look at the bloody state of you. God, you stink and all.
Oh, leave the lad alone.
Why? Are you going to
The
wash
bloody table, Derek. What's the matter with you?
Oh, I see. It's all right for you to have a go at him, but not me.
Don't start.
What do you mean, start?
Every morning the same thing.
Yeah, well, why do you think that is, eh? Look at them on the floor. Look at them.
So what? They're on the floor.
Well, who's going to pick them
They're
up?
filthy, aren't they?
Yeah, see now. Good luck.
Derek! This way. Derek, take your head off the desk. You haven't written a word.
Yes, he has, miss. Tuesday. He's even got the day wrong.
Get on with it, Derek.
He's asleep, miss. Wakey, wakey. He's peed in his pants.
All right, that's enough. Sit down, Stan. I'll deal with him later. Derek, wake up. There's not much point you being here. It's just a waste of everyone's time, isn't it? How'd you get that bruise on your head? Fighting? How's your mother, Derek? Is she better? That's why you've been off, remember? Derek, if you're not going to talk to me, we're not going to get very far, are we? Okay. What's your next lesson? It's games, Derek. Got your kit? Oh. Oh, I'm sure Mr. Thompson will find you something. Might even let you have a shower. Go on. Damn.
Come on, you lot, let's get him. Get off!
Come on, what's going on in there? I can hear you right down the corridor. Wait a second. Come on. And you, Derek Barnes. I want to see you out there.
Mum? Oh, no. He didn't find them, did he?
But he did. Under your mattress. Asked me if he could blow up one of your balloons. Then he showed me.
He showed you? Then he didn't try to...
No thanks to you. Oh, and we've had another visitation from the Educational Welfare Officer. The bunk lady. Anything you'd like to say about that?
I think we've had enough talk.
Just let him explain.
Upstairs.
No, Dad.
Get up or I'll beat you
No,
where you are.
please.
He's to stay there until I say it will come out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Derek,
I hate you!
Mum? 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 Mum, are you alright? Mum, where is he?
Gone. Dad's gone.
No, Jamie, where's Jamie?
Gone. Oh, finished.
No, Mum, where's Jamie?
Jamie. Your sister took him away.
What? Mum, are you alright?
Go to your sister. Leave me alone.
Mum?
Ed.
Mum! Mum! Cheers. Yeah, grub's up.
Great, Derek, I'm starving.
Oh, that's shape.
Yeah.
I like the lumpy bits. Get off. Well, looks better already, doesn't it?
Yeah. I hope Mum likes it, though.
Of course she will. She thinks if she stays with Uncle Charlie long enough, we can do the whole house.
Hang on. She hasn't even agreed to go yet.
She will. Doctor said she needed a good couple of weeks to recuperate.
Yeah, but I hardly think she'll recuperate at Uncle Charlie's wedding.
She will. She'll have some fun. It's what she needs. She might meet a nice new bloke. Someone with a job, a bit of money, someone who'd treat her right.
She can't. She's married to Dad.
Well, he's gone off, hasn't he?
So, they're still married.
So?
Well, she better not do.
Don't be so selfish.
What do you mean?
Well, she's got a right to be happy, hasn't she? Imagine what a life stuck here looking after you horrible twos. Yeah.
Yeah, get it. Hi.
Dad!
Hey, hiya, son. How you going, eh?
Have you come back, Dad?
Yeah, son, yeah. Dad's come back home, yeah. Oh, don't all cheer at once. Hey, there you go. It's, Tony, isn't it? Yeah. 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 Eileen's mother's told me all about you, yeah. How'd you do? Thanks for your help.
When did you see Mum? You know she's in hospital.
She's ill, so she's going to Uncle Charlie's wedding in Scotland.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. She said she was thinking about it, didn't she? Hey, I tell you what, then. Why don't we all go, eh? As a family.
Yeah, no!
Hey, look, hold on, you know. Don't worry, I'm not staying. I just popped round to tell you I've been to see Mum in hospital. And we've decided we've all been a bit bloody stupid in the past. Hey, Derek?
Yes, Dad.
Yeah. So we're going to pull up our socks and see if we can't do any better. Okay? Derek?
Yes, Dad.
Great. Well, that's great. Well, better go. Got to see a man about a job in 10 minutes.
A job?
You, going to see Mum in hospital tonight?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Should tell you all about it then. Yeah. Ah, Derek, yeah. There you go. Watch it. Ink's still wet.
He's lying. He hasn't really been to see her. I tell you, he's lying. Anyway, she wouldn't go back to him now, would she? She wouldn't. She can't.
Can't she?
Starting out So in this video we are going to download and install the tools that we need to start developing some games. So the most important tool is called an IDE, and IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So there are lots of different IDEs out there, but the one that I'll be using is called Visual Studio, and it's developed by Microsoft. So the reason that I use Visual Studio is because it's the IDE that I know the best, and I think that it's very, very nice to use for developing stuff with C#. And besides that, Visual Studio is developed by Microsoft, and C# is also developed by Microsoft. So I think the two of them goes very well together. If you don't want to use Visual Studio, you can also use some other IDE that you are used to using, of course. But that's totally up to you. To download Visual Studio, you have to go to visualstudio.com/downloads. In here, you can select 4 different versions of Visual Studio. The version that I'm going to use is called Visual Studio Community. And the reason that I'm using Community is because it suits our needs, and we don't need more than Community, and it's also free. If you want to try the trial of Enterprise or Professional, you will have to buy it to register it later. So just to get around that, you can simply just use the free version. And it suits our needs. We don't need more than the free version for what we are going to do. When you're ready to download, you click the free download link, and you will be redirected to this page. When you've done that, it will start downloading automatically. If it doesn't, then click this button up here to retry to download. So when it is downloaded, you can click the download file, the exe file, and then click yes to install it. This will open up this window here, and you simply have to click continue and follow through with the installation. So this window will show up, and it will give you the ability to add some different workloads to Visual Studio. For example, later when we need to develop in Unity, we will need to install the game development tools for Unity. But we will look at that later when we need it. For now, we will have to go to the top and select the .NET Desktop Development here. This will include the Windows Forms and the console applications that we will be using to develop our first games. And of course also the very important .NET framework, which has all the content and all the functionality that we need to develop our games. So click the .NET Desktop Development here and click Install. My button here says Modify, and that's because I have already installed Visual Studio. So this is not my first installation, it's already installed. But for you, it should say install down here. So don't get confused about my install size and my button here. You'll simply have to click this button down here regardless of if it says modify or install. When you have clicked the button, you simply wait for it to finish off the installation here. When the installation is done, you can click modify or launch. And right now we would like to launch it just to test if it works. So you can click the launch button, and then Visual Studio should start loading here. So the first time it asks you to sign in. If you don't have a Microsoft account, you don't need to sign in right now. So you can always click not now, maybe later. And then it will ask you what kind of editor you want. I know you can pick whatever. I'm just going to go with the blue one here, because that's the standard old one. But you can also click dark if you want to. But it's up to you. Maybe I'll change it later. So besides that, you can also set up the development environment, and I'm going to go with Visual C# because that's what we are going to code in. I'm not sure how much effect it has on the actual look on the editor, but usually I just put it to Visual C#. And when you've done that, you can click Start Visual Studio. And there you go, Visual Studio is open. So that's what we were going to do in this video. In the next video we will create our first project, so you can move on to that video now. Thanks for watching my video. Please remember that InScope Studios is a community founder page, so please consider clicking the support link on the screen to see how you can support me and get something back in return.